country on my mind. 6 bottles of whiskey, a bottle of wine. 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. All right. Queen made a sound, got lost in the rain. Easy for her is a gasoline dream. Shut the green door, step on the gas. Die by the sword, it'll save your ass. So you will find China doll lost in the night. You can be mean if it feels alright. DNA on the carpet, country on my mind. 6 bottles of whiskey, a bottle of wine. 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. And a bottle of wine. 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. All right, 6 bottles of whiskey, and a bottle of wine. One, two. Well, say out at you, wonder what you gonna do, wonder what you gonna throw me this time. Hey, you know where I've been, you know I'm digging in, ain't giving you an inch of what's mine. Well, then you let it go, just trying to move my feet, but you get a little close to my head. Hey, you say you got control, put the needle through the hole, somebody gonna end up dead. Hey, I tell you this time, I ain't gonna take it. Coming out to see you, you ain't gonna make it. You're coming up and in on me. You're coming up and in, you're coming up and in, you're coming up and in on me. Hey, now, hey. Hey, I tell you this time, I ain't gonna take it. I'm coming out to see you, you ain't gonna make it. You're coming up and in on me. You're coming up and in, you're coming up and in, you're coming up and in on me. Hey, last time I got together, hit me right upside the head, so I never took another better listen to what I said. Now you're coming back inside, trying to hold me one more time. Go ahead, hunter, baby, it's the end of the line. Tell you this time, ain't gonna take it. Coming out to see you, you ain't gonna make it. You're coming up and in on me. You're coming up and in on me. I said, time this time, ain't gonna take it. Coming out to see you, you ain't gonna make it. You're coming up and in on me. You're coming up and in on me. You're coming up and in, coming up and in. You're coming up and in, you're coming up and in. You're coming up and in with that shit-eating grin. Yeah, you're coming up and in on me. tea. I can't live without something, baby. Most of that is you and me. I don't need all the action. I can't take all the speed. I got a kind of reaction, baby. Most of that is you and me. Most of that is you and me. I don't need all the sunshine. I can't take all the hate. But you on the inside, baby. Most of that is you and me. The world driving me crazy. Give me kind of disease. I got a kind of reaction, baby. Most of that is you and me. Most of that is you and me. Ah, 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 ah. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Need a change of direction. I got a taste for the sea. Oh, talk about something, baby. Most of that is you and me. Can't live without water. I don't need all the tea. I want to talk about something, baby. Most of that is you and me. Most of that is you and me. Ah. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
I'm a bit of an introvert. At a big university, I could have been lost in the crowd. But Brookdale helped me find my voice. My advisors and professors believed in me. By graduation, I had founded my own club and completed an internship with JP Morgan Chase. My name is Justin Melendez, and I came to Brookdale to learn about business. I never imagined I'd learn so much about myself.
My name is Michelle McBride. I'm the morning host and public affairs and news director here at Brookdale Public Radio. I love that it's a professional station based out of a college, because not only do we get to do what we love and do it on a professional level, but we have students in all of the time, and they just bring such an excitement and a joy to be doing this job that it's really just great, and it's a lot of fun working out of where we do work. We provide music and a mix of music that no one else does, and on a local level, we're here right in your neighborhood. And everybody loves that and loves the fact that we also let them know about events that nonprofit organizations that they support are doing. I love it when we're out and maybe at an event or something, we do our SongWriters in the Park series down at Riverside Gardens Park in Red Bank. And when listeners come up to us and tell us that they love the station, they love listening, they love the fact that we're local, that we support groups that they support, it really is just a great feeling because the audience is there, they're listening, and they're appreciating what we do. I do get to work with students who are interested in this. They want to know more and they want knowledge about radio.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, not too long ago, I took a trip down to New Orleans. Anybody been down to the Big Easy? What a great place. Went down there for a friend's voodoo wedding. Strange but true. They jumped the broom. An albino snake was the best man. It was a real voodoo wedding. But weddings always leave me a little blue. I'm a child of divorce, and I've had one too. I don't know about you. Looks like a lot of happy couples out there tonight. So I wandered around the quarter after the wedding. Gonna drown my sorrows, get myself a drink. Wandered into a little watering hole. Thought they might have the right thing for me. I noticed that every bar stool was a horse, so I thought this must be the place. It's a place called the Carousel Bar. I had a Vucare by the light of day, but I never got to know who you are. I believe the lie, everything must die. Rolling in the Carousel Bar. Had a ringside seat, it's all you can eat, but you never got out of the car. Spent the night alone, lying to my phone. Rolling in the Carousel Bar. I said we were rolling. Rolling in the Carousel Bar. I could sit right here for 100 years. Rolling in the Carousel Bar. Hey, 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 thought we were rolling in the carousel bar. Oh, thank you. The touchdown in Dallas, I gotta make a connection. Left my lover in the magazine store, big Texas blonde, smiling at the counter. Just the kind of thing I'm looking for. And I'm flying high with no ID. And I'm flying high with no ID. Got a 7 a.m. flight leaving out of New Orleans. I barely got to bed from the night before. Me and my baby all night long on Frenchman Street. Grab the bags, headed out the door. And I'm flying high with no ID. And I'm flying high with no ID. Well, I'm flying high with no ID. How could something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. And I'm flying high with no ID. Well, they pat me down, look me in the eye, trying to identify what's wrong with me. Don't they understand? I'm just a simple man. Yes, I am. Touchdown in Dallas, gotta make a connection. Left my lover in the magazine store, big Texas blonde, smiling at the counter. I just can't find what I'm looking for. And I'm flying high, and I'm flying high. Flying high with no ID. How can something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. Flying high with no ID. How can something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. Flying high with no ID. How can something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. Flying high with no ID. How can something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. Flying high with no ID. How can something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. Flying high with no ID. How can something like this thing happen to me? I got it all day, sucker from the pharmacy. And I'm flying high with no ID. And I'm flying high.
My name is Kristen Florio, and I am the manager of the Brookdale Network, and my capacity working at 90.5 The Night is primarily fundraising to bring in money for the station, whether through memberships, which are listeners who give financial support to the station, or underwriters, which are business owners and people in the concert and promotional industry that are looking to promote their event on air, and they pay to do so. It's important for 90.5 The Night to have membership drives because the money that we bring into the station goes directly back to the programming of the station. So the things that people are hearing when they're driving around their cars and they're tuning in are, the music programs, the news format, the events that we bring into the community. In the summertime, things like SongWriters in the Park that happens down in Red Bank. All of that is paid for by our members. When a listener to the station comes in, they make a financial donation to the radio station. All that money goes back in turn to bring them the programming that they love. Coming to Brookdale has actually been a learning experience for me, so I've learned a lot by being a part of the station, why it's so important for people to give to public radio stations.
When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
I know the meaning of rock and roll. I know the meaning of rock and roll. If I got to tell you, you ain't never gonna know. I know the meaning of rock and roll. I know the meaning of rock and roll. I know the meaning. I know the meaning of rock and roll. If I got to tell you, you ain't never gonna know. I know the meaning of rock and roll. There ain't nothing else that you need to know. I know the meaning of rock and roll. 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 If I got to tell you, you ain't never gonna know. I know the meaning of rock and roll. There ain't nothing else that you need to know. I know the meaning of rock and roll. I know the meaning of rock and roll. I know the meaning, yeah, yeah. I know the meaning of rock and roll. All right.
I joined the paralegal program at Brookdale, and I got a great base to build a career on. Now I'm working as a paralegal at Ansel, Grimm & Aaron, and I love it. I'm Michelle McCarran, and I went to Brookdale for a new start. I never imagined I would find my calling.
When you think about all of the options that you have for what to watch or what to listen to, wouldn't you rather tune into something that is locally driven rather than driven by commercial interests? Now's the time to join 170 million Americans who recognize the importance of public broadcasting. Public broadcasting is locally governed, locally licensed, locally programmed, and locally staffed. Here's the part where you come in. We rely on support of listeners and viewers like you in the form of a membership. Now's the time to support us and call 732-224-2492. Remember, we're your only local public radio station, Brookdale Public Radio. You could also pledge online at 90.5thenight.org. No better time than now to support what we do and keep doing what we do for you each and every day here. 732-224-2492 or online at 90.5thenight.org. We're waiting to hear from you.
A 350-hour comprehensive training program that prepares you for an entry-level position as a hemodialysis technician. Hemodialysis technicians assist patients with end-stage renal disease or permanent kidney failure to receive safe and effective dialysis treatments. The program includes 100 hours of hands-on practice in a fully equipped lab, clinical shadowing at area outpatient facilities, and job assistance. This training prepares you for 3 national certifications, including the Bonnet exam. The program is offered in collaboration with MK Education. The following prerequisites are required: high school diploma or GED, clear criminal background check and drug screen, CPR certification, physical including documentation of immunizations and titers, malpractice insurance, technical skills form. Apply early. Enrollment is limited. Go to continuinged.brookdalecc.edu/hemodialysis-technician.
In a hole in the wall on the 4th of July, I was working real late, trying to get by. I had it all figured out, ironclad alibi. In a hole in the wall on the 4th of July. Yeah, on the 4th of July. Well, I was scanning the traffic, but I heard no calls. Let me tell you something, son, you got to have some big balls. I've been running with them guys all my natural life, but this hole in the wall gonna break me tonight. Oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Got all the money left in Vegas, nothing gonna save us. Took the stones, we took the crown, then they took us down. Well, Sonny flipped first and I went down next. They shine a light in my face, wrap a rope around my neck. They said there's one way out, you got to sue for the state. Sell everybody out before it's too late. So I gave up my life, hey, gave up my name, relocated to Texas, where I live with the shame. I couldn't do the time, I didn't wanna die. In a hole in the wall on the 4th of July. Hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, on the 4th of July. All right. Now it's the point in the show where I want to talk to you a little bit more about being an American. What it's all about. Capitalism. Now the show is free tonight, am I right? Free gig. That's a pretty sweet deal. But the band's got to survive. Or else the show's over. You know, no more shows. I want you to think about it. And you know, the music is free now. There it is. You get the music for free. You stream it into your home, into your car. It's available everywhere. So with that in mind, I want to introduce to you a very, very important member of the 7-horse entourage. And I do call it an entourage because there's 3 of us. She's a great American. She is so great that she takes plastic. She has a little American flag and she's waving it for you right now. She puts the food on our table. She puts the gas in our tank. She literally puts the shirt on your back. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Cookie, the merch girl. The show within the show. Hey. Oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Oh, hey, 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 on the 4th of July. Hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, on the 4th of July. Well, I need a little sugar in the bottom of my glass. Bitters from the bottle gives it just a little sass. Muddle up some orange, makes it go down real smooth. The elbows off the bar, I'm gonna need a little room. Pack it up with ice, fill it up with Elmer tea. When I see you in that corner seat, my heart skips a beat. You know I'm so old-fashioned. I'm so old-fashioned. Well, I'm so old-fashioned, but you make me feel brand new. Walked into Poison Girl, was only 10 past 5. Blinded by the heat wave, I was technically alive. I said, buddy, can you help me? She's driving me insane. I need some liquid courage if I'm gonna play the game. He didn't say a word, but he knew just what to do. Then he dropped the last Luxardo and it chased away my blues. You know I'm so old-fashioned. Hey, I'm so old-fashioned. Well, I'm so old-fashioned, but you make me feel brand new. Well, rosemary, sprigs, beef jerky in a glass. You can keep all of that, just don't have no class. All I want is a cup of dignity, so I keep on coming back to that ancient recipe. Well, I was feeling mighty fine, must have been my number 4. Got up to go, was moving slow and feeling for the door. Just as I was going out, you was coming in. I said, baby, how I missed you, wanna be with you again. I probably should have walked, but you know I can't resist. So I turned around and sat for one more round, if you insist. You know I'm so old-fashioned. I'm so old-fashioned. Well, I'm so old-fashioned. Oh, now I'm so old-fashioned. Hey, I'm so old-fashioned, but you make me feel brand new. Oh, now give it to me one time. Woo! I'm so old-fashioned. Yes, I am. I'm so old-fashioned. Not afraid to admit it. Hey, I'm so old-fashioned. Hey, I'm so old-fashioned. Hey, I'm so old-fashioned, but you make me feel brand new. I'm so old-fashioned. Oh, bartender. I'm so oh, I need one more round. I'm so oh, now what do you mean I'm done?
I get to provide the best healthcare experience for our patients. Working at Jersey Shore is a great experience. Being able to work with doctors and nurses who are doing cutting-edge things. We have a pediatric program, orthopedic program, spine, robotic surgery. This hospital just completed a $300 million expansion. To know that I had a piece of how these rooms are designed and developed, how they're used, it's incredibly fulfilling to have and be a part of such a caring, top-notch institution. When I think back at Brookdale, I think that I made a good choice. I made the right choice. I'm able to care for my family. I have a career that I can take anywhere in the world. It's very fulfilling.
My name is Nate Barkley, Clinical Coordinator for Orthopedics here at Jersey Shore University Medical Center, and I got my start at Brookdale.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Rosario, and I'm an assistant professor in the math department. I teach a range of classes from pre-algebra to pre-calculus because I really enjoy working with students at different levels. In my teaching, I emphasize collaborative learning through labs and projects, and I also use technology to enhance student understanding. I think that teaching is all about encouraging a passion for learning. I think someone once said that the art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. And as a co-advisor for the Math Club, I'm able to help students broaden their horizons and discover math in new ways. The club offers students great opportunities to explore this remarkable subject and to challenge themselves. We have wonderful speakers who come in and talk about different areas in math and their applications to everyday life. In today's world, education is so highly valued, but often so expensive. Yet Brookdale offers affordable learning without compromising quality. And this is what drew me to teach at Brookdale. In the math department, we work on curriculum collaboratively, and we ensure that our curriculum is current and relevant to today's student. We also offer wonderful support services such as the Math Lab, which is open 6 days a week where students can come for extra help. We offer review workshops and even online support. I think teaching and learning math is a real adventure, and I look forward to sharing the journey with my students.
Every day, I get to give your dreams a chance. I love my job at New Jersey Lottery because people really do beat the odds and win, and we benefit education and institutions. I came to Brookdale after being a high school dropout and a former jockey, and Brookdale really taught me how to take my life by the reins and have confidence in myself as a student. When I think about Brookdale, the words that come to mind are integrity, diversity, self-motivation, and success. The faculty at Brookdale, absolutely amazing. So engaging, from the counselors to the professors. And I love the beautiful campus and all the fantastic friends and relationships that I meet and still have to this day. My name is Jackie Fiorito. I manage public relations at New Jersey Lottery, and I got my start at Brookdale.
Don't bother me, don't bother me. Devil gonna take my soul tomorrow. You just don't bother me. Lost my ways and means, lost my everything. Devil gonna take my soul tomorrow. You just don't bother me. You just don't bother me. Just don't bother me. Come on home, come on home. gonna carry me straight out to sea. Devil gonna take my soul, oh, just don't bother me. Death don't bother me, gonna set me free. Devil gonna take my soul, oh, just don't bother me. Just don't bother me, never gonna bother me. Please come on home. Please come on home. Please come on home. Baby mama, mama, don't you come on home. Please come on home. Please come on home. Come on home, baby mama, mama, don't you come on home. Running from the doctor, hiding from the sun. You got me bleeding on the inside, all over everyone. You got me running from the doctor. You got me hiding from the sun. You got me bleeding all over. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Joey Kelly, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, a friend in a weed is a friend indeed. Like a 4 and 20 girl, give me what I need. Like the first hit in the morning, sets my mind at ease. A friend in weed is a friend indeed. Well, I love my marijuana in the morning when I rise. Walk right by the Starbucks with a smile. Now I'm broke in San Francisco with my thumb out on the 5. When I get up north, there'll be a friend when I arrive. Oh, well, a friend in weed is a friend indeed. Like a 4 and 20 girl, give me what I need. Like the first hit in the morning, sets my mind at ease. A friend in weed is a friend indeed. Well, they don't worry about the weather in their town. Even when the sun tried to burn them down, they're gonna gather all together, hook this shit up right, but keep on getting high all through the night. Oh, well, a friend in weed is a friend indeed. Like a 4 and 20 girl, give me what I need. Like the first hit in the morning, sets my mind at ease. A friend in weed is a friend indeed. Oh, now why don't you pick? They got a little motel and cafe up there called the High-Low. Oh, well, we roll into the High-Low 'cause they understand how to treat a half-baked guitar man. Like getting higher than Mount Shasta, you get everything you need. It's always good to have a friend in weed. Well, a friend in weed is a friend indeed. Like a 4 and 20 girl, give me what I need. All right. Like the first hit in the morning, sets my mind at ease. It's always good to have a friend in weed. A friend in weed. A friend in weed. A friend in weed is a friend indeed. All right. Thank you.
Looking for quality higher education at an affordable price? You'll find it at Brookdale Community College. With locations in Lincroft, Freehold, Long Branch, Neptune, Hazlitt, and Wall, and online options that let you study anywhere. At Brookdale, you can train for a new career, earn a diploma, and transfer to a 4-year school hassle-free. Brookdale has small classes and approachable faculty, an honors program, academic support centers, a full student life experience, and nationally ranked sports teams. Visit brookdalecc.edu and start your success story today.
Planning a large-scale event or conference? Consider Brookdale Community College and its versatile Collins Arena. The Collins Arena is the premier venue for all kinds of corporate and community events, live concerts and celebrity happenings, trade shows and expositions, sporting events and tournaments. The Collins Arena has countless layout options to meet your needs. Bring your next event to life at the Collins Arena at Brookdale Community College. Go to brookdalecc.edu/events and start planning your next event now.
You may qualify for a federal grant to pay the cost of training for employment in the growing healthcare field. The healthcare industry that has added jobs every year with more growth forecast. Jobs such as medical, nursing, and dental assistants, physical therapy and home health aide, pharmacy technicians, and many more. 10 New Jersey community colleges offer the Health Profession Opportunity Grants. See if you qualify for the federal grants for training by contacting your participating community college and start to build your pathway to a brighter future.
Supercharged freedom fighter, and I'm giving it all. I got a candy stick peacemaker, I know you wanna shoot it. A 3D dream maker, gotta find some place to put it. Got a method, puzzle sticker roll up in my pocket. Genuine mother maker, and I'm giving it all. I get it up. I get it up now. Roll up in my pocket, 7-inch trigger finger, don't know how to stop it. Got a one-way pile driver, know whether to use it. A supercharged freedom fighter, and I'm giving it all. I get it up. I hit it up now. sticker rolled up in my pocket. 7-inch trigger finger down, now how to stop it. A one-way pile driver, nowhere left to use it. I'm a supercharged freedom fighter, yes I am. And I'm giving it all to you. Giving it all to you. Giving it all to you now. All right. Get it up, all right. She said, get it up all night. Now get it up, all right. Belmont, New Jersey, thank you very much. Good night.